Hello and welcome to Lonato, Northern Italy. We have European Championships in Shotgun 2024. Men's junior trap event is going to start very shortly. We've had 3 finals today so far. These were trap women's junior final, followed by trap women, and then we had trap men. So this is our last final of the day, and I hope you were able to join us for the live streaming of this final. The temperature just dropped slightly to 24 degrees. It was 25 for the men's final. Humidity has stayed the same, and the wind is about the same. There's hardly any wind. The conditions are quite nice. The light is very good. It's not too hot, not too cold. We've had fantastic time so far with 3 exciting finals. I will not reveal the results of those finals. Just in case you missed them, you will be able to catch up on all of today's finals on YouTube or Facebook platforms. And you've got some details of the targets being used, which are eco-friendly, slightly harder than normal, we think. There's been quite a lot of dusting of targets in the final. You can see a typical shotgun being used for shotgun shooting. They are usually 12 gauge, but all shotguns are custom made for competitors, and that's to do with the body shape, personal preferences, also whether you shoot skeet, trap. So the shooters are about to be introduced, and here we have coach for Malta, Antonella Ietzi, and this is Polish coach Irina Juchatowa. A lovely wave and a smile from her. The Spanish coach Jorge Arias and Stephen Scott, known as Scotty to most of us, from Great Britain. We were expecting Daniele Di Spigna, but there's Daniele. Not sure who the chap is between Daniele and Scotty. This is all of the coaches, because Italy has 2 competitors, so I suppose that's why they had 2 gentlemen sitting there supporting the athletes. And the shooters have already lined up for the presentation. So in first position in today's final is the Italian athlete Luca Geri, an 18-year-old. He's the youngest competitor of this final. He shot an incredible 123 targets out of 125, and thus he qualified in the top position for this final. He's also 5 targets, he was 5 targets ahead in the qualification, but of course in the final we start scores from 0. In the second position we have another Italian shooter, Matteo D'Ambrosi, who finished his qualification on 118. He then shot 8 targets and shoot off to go into the top 2 position. He beat Great Britain's Thomas Betts, and that's why Thomas Betts is going to go in the 3rd position for this final. And he is 19 years of age and the 2nd youngest competitor. All the other competitors, apart from Luca and Thomas, are all 20 years of age. And Thomas shot 118 and 7 then targets in the shoot-off. And that's Luciano Rossi on your screens, and Alexander Ratner, presidents of, one is the ISF president and the other one is the ESC president. And now we have Andres Garcia from Spain, who finishes qualification on 117. He goes in the 4th position for this final. In the 5th position, we have Daniel Mrozek, who shot 117. The two competitors, Daniel and Andres, also had a shoot-off, which Andres won. That only went to one target. And in the 6th position, we have an athlete from Malta, Nico Shiberas, who shot 116 in his qualification round. There was also, he was in a shoot-off position because there was only one place between two competitors to get into the final, which he won after shooting 8 targets. And the jury in charge of this competition is Kurt Schloblo, and the referee in charge is Hans van Bellehem. And here's a recap for you of all the scores after the qualification. So 123 targets that's an incredible score and an incredible performance by this junior, who could have made the senior final with this performance. That's the start list, and the importance of the bib numbers will come into effect if the scores are tied. Because we have, the final consists of 50 targets, but the first elimination will take place after 25 targets, when we see shooter placed in the 6th position leave this final. After the 30 targets, the athlete in the 5th position will be eliminated. After 35, the 4th place. When we get to 40 targets, this is when we will find out who our bronze medalist is. If there are any ties at this point, they will be decided on bib number. After establishing who the bronze medalist is, we will have then a further 10 shots to determine the gold and silver medals. If the scores are going to be tied after 50 targets have been shot, we will then go into a shoot-off. And in trap final, unlike in qualification, you are only allowed 1 shot per target, whereas in qualification, shooters can use 2 shots to shoot 1 target, so 2 shots at 1 target. Each trap shooter has 12 seconds in which to call for the target, and the timer starts from the moment the previous shot has been taken or when the referee has given the ready command. The timing has been actually pretty good in these finals. My name is Lena Allen. I'm sorry I haven't introduced myself yet. I have Abby Ling from Great Britain alongside me, helping me to get through today's finals. I'm really grateful for her help and support. The time has flown very quickly with her alongside me. Hello, Abby.
Hello.
It's really lovely to have your help.
You get bored of me soon.
No, not really. Abby really has given us some insights into intricate sort of details of trap, which I wouldn't be able to tell you. So also to just quickly tell those of you who know very little about trap, or maybe nothing at all, but who have joined to watch this final, the trap has 15 trap machines, which are located in the bunkers in front of the shooters below the white markers that you may be able to see on your screens. There are 5 firing points for the athletes, where you can see them all lined up, with the 6th athlete just walking is going to take his position behind station number 1. There are 3 machines per each station. Each shooter will get to shoot, in the first 25 targets, they will get to shoot 2 left, 1 straight, 2 right targets. These are released at random, so shooters don't know what they're going to get. After those first 25 targets have been shot, the targets will be reset, and it will be the same randomly thrown targets, and each athlete will get again 2 left, 1 straight and 2 right targets. But those are athletes who still remain in the final. You get the targets of varying angles and heights, and 1 shot per clay. Did I get this right, Abby?
Absolutely. And then players or athletes along the way, according to the score as they progress through the finals, get eliminated.
That's right. We are being streamed live on the ITA YouTube channel and on Facebook platform. Please do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which will make it easy for you to get access to our videos, our live transmission. You can follow us on social media platforms if you go to the European Confederation website, which has all the information along with the link to the videos of the finals. So the local time is 17:31. The light conditions are still pretty good, although I think there's a little bit of wind. Just looking at the flags, moving a little bit more enthusiastic, but nothing really major which will affect the final.
No, not too bad. A little bit of breeze, like I say, I think is welcomed, just so that when each athlete hits their target, it just takes the powder out of the way of the visual distraction when shooting a target. Of course, without that powder there, you know, a hit or a miss can still take place.
Just to recap that we're using eco-friendly type targets. The cartridges, or the cartridge shot weight for both actually trap and skeet disciplines is 24 grams. Anything above the accepted tolerance of plus 0.5 will result in disqualification. All of the athletes' cartridges get tested before the finals take place. They have to bring all of the ammunition that they're going to use for the final and possible shoot-offs. They bring along with them to one collection point where the cartridges are randomly selected and tested by the jury. The cartridge box gets sealed. Then just before the final, when the athletes have access to their cartridges, so they break the seal and fill up with the cartridges for the final ahead. It's just, some of you may not know that for other disciplines, other shooting disciplines, you can use, non-Olympic disciplines, you can use cartridges of 28 grams, 32 grams. But for the Olympic disciplines, it has to be 24 grams, so there are less pellets to hit the targets.
Got that restriction, haven't you?
Yes. We used to have 28 gram cartridges some years ago.
Not in my day.
I think when I just started, it was 28 grams. But
I'm not that old yet.
Oh, cheers, Abby. Well, I must have been 5 and still walking under a table.
It's fine. We all start young.
Well, actually, I've spent most of my life on a shooting range, courtesy to my mum, who was a skeet shooter. So I've never managed to get away from here. I'm still here.
Inevitable that you were going to get into shooting then.
Well, yes, despite desperately trying to not to.
Quite a few misses early on in this final, I think. In this junior men final, it seems to be a little bit contagious. The sun obviously has moved around a little bit, so even though it's still up quite high, it's just coming across slightly to one side, which I think is just giving that little bit of a visual difference to the earlier finals.
I think perhaps lack of experience is also showing. These are juniors, they're young, just starting out, they haven't been around for a long time, not like our senior competitors. Because you can only be 21, and after that you have to move to the senior level.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I have been given some paper just before the final, but it's in Italian, so I'm afraid I'm not able to tell you much about each athlete. I do know that Thomas Betts of Great Britain was 4th at the last year's European Championships in Osijek, Croatia. None of the other 5 finalists, I believe, were in last year's finals, but besides that, I don't
Okay,
really...
so all fresh.
Well, not in the last European finals. I'm sure they probably were in other finals, but my information was not forthcoming, and I do apologize, but you can check this information yourself if you wanted to on the ISSF website, where you have access to all athletes' data if you click on it. But unfortunately, because we have such a full day with 4 back-to-back finals, I did not have enough time to be able to check this for you. I would have loved to have done so. Just one other thing to mention, we are using Scheme 6 for today's final. So we do have some quite sharp targets.
We do. There's a nice right on peg 2, and I believe there is a little quartering left on 5 that's caught a couple of people out when that one has shown itself to be shot. And there is also a right-hander, I believe, on peg 4. But hey, you got 2 lefts, 2 rights, and a straight. Doesn't matter which way they go. The competitor that hits the most is going to take the top spot in this final.
That's right, and they'll all get, in the first 25, they'll all get exactly the same targets. It starts to get a little bit tougher after that, because as the elimination starts to take place, it's a little bit of a random 5 targets.
Yeah, and your time starts to run out, and it depends which 5 you have also released for you in that first 5 after the 25 have been shot. Being a little bit biased here. Come on, Tom.
Just a little bit of information about this shooting range for you. Probably most of you know it as Lonato shooting range, but it actually can also be called Concaverde shooting range. It was established in 1982 by 4 friends who got tired of traveling around shooting grounds in Italy, so they decided to build their own range, which year after year after year has grown into this massive, amazing, world-class facility. Probably one of the best ranges, definitely in Italy, in Europe, and in the world as well. I mean, we have been coming here for many, many years, competing in World Cups, European Championships, World Championships. Lots of teams come here for their training, be it warm weather training or just training camps. You are also within close proximity of Brescia, Gardone Valtrompe, where you have many gun and cartridge and etc. manufacturers, so you can get lots of things done while you're here. And
a fantastic facility, really, to accommodate that. You know, there's not many ranges in the world that would accommodate 12 shooting ranges in one place. Just incredible.
Yes, and I believe there are actually 12 Olympic trap layouts, slightly less for skeet, because skeet is not as popular in Italy. So they do have lots of domestic competitions, lots of Grand Prix, and I do believe these ranges get filled up.
So how many ski ranges? You're going to tell me there's 11 instead of 12 trap ranges?
Is 11? Well, I was just reading from my sheet, it says 12 layouts for Olympic trap.
It is definitely 12, but
yeah.
how many for ski?
Well, so ranges 1, 2, 3, and 4, I definitely trap.
Got to be 5 at least, hasn't there?
Yes, if you've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 5, no more than
That's
6.
still quite substantial, isn't it? Really?
Yes, but I have seen better.
Oh, okay.
For skeet.
Okay.
I do think this facility is amazing. It is one of my favourite shooting ranges in the world. They used to have less ranges, but they did expand further to the east side, if that's the east. To the right side, anyway, if you're facing the ranges.
Okay.
Past the restaurant. And were all the ranges used during these?
So the women in this competition used ranges 7 to 11.
I don't know, absolutely tell
Hold
me.
on, I've got to do my maths now. Yeah, 7 to 11. So basically, you only ever shot the range once. You never doubled up on any of the ranges. And then the men were down the opposite end, which was, I believe, 1 to 5.
And that's ideal because in qualification, shooters shoot 5 rounds. So 1 round on each range without repeating it is ideal.
Yeah, and I believe they've got set schemes for the first day as well, so that everybody is shooting the same, be it on a different layout.
There's actually one little bit of interesting information. At these European Championships, we have a record number of participants. There are 42 nations present. And the range is actually, I believe, is 42 years old. So 42 years to 42 competitors.
Very good.
109 men took part in the individual trap competition. There were 53 women, 47 men junior, and 22 women juniors.
Excellent. So still a bit of missing going on in this final. Seems a little bit contagious, but if you can see now on the back of the bank there on the left side, it's got a little bit of a sun glisten coming off that back sheet on that backdrop, and then to the right it's a little bit darker, so a darker green. So the tendency is, you know, just the visual pickup of the eye, targets going to the right would just tend to be a little bit clearer to see than going to the left. And we've now got a pigeon landing on the net at the back, which I don't think he's seen, so it's okay.
We'll probably fly off after the next shot.
I'm sure it will.
And he didn't.
No, he's just sat there quite content. Anyway, the show must go on.
Actually, looking at the light conditions, if I was to shoot, I would need glasses for straight and right target, but if I was to shoot one on the left, it is quite bright.
It is. The sun's just moving round slightly, you see, so it's just giving off a different angle. But generally these athletes here that are shooting these targets are picking them up actually within the first little bit of the exit of the target across the grass. So you're on that target before it's reached the background, and with one shot you would bank on your money that you're onto it by then anyway, before the light gets too difficult.
That's a beautiful shot by Thomas.
Yeah, he's got his mum and dad here as well. So Lee Betts and Rachel Betts in the crowd watching anxiously, I'm sure, their son compete in this final. After all, I think it's worse as a parent when you're watching the results take place, because you're willing everything in the world, every fingers crossed for them to do well, but it's not within your control.
That's correct. The fact that they're completely powerless, they can do nothing.
Yeah, and every family member knows what that person goes through in order to achieve what they achieve. And let's face it, every athlete that's out here in this final, they will all have somebody, if not themselves, wanting everything to go right for them.
Absolutely.
Nailed that, lovely. So there's the Spanish taking his shot. It went just to the left. And then we've got the Polish competitor. Again, he's just missed that left. A little bit upset with that one. Getting a little bit frustrated. But some people deal with misses in a different ways. So some, show their frustration, and then actually that gets them back on track in order to be able to release what's just happened and then to go again for the next one. Whereas some others just still look, quite calm and collective, almost like not sure what happened there, and then they carry on. So every personality reacts in different ways to the situation. But yeah, still very tight in this final indeed. More so between the five of them, really. You could do with the Polish chap just picking up a little bit in this final, but anything can still happen.
And we have 6 shots to go before the first elimination is going to take place. Just a few targets separating these athletes. And anything can happen, as we've seen in the previous finals. So
absolutely,
yeah, we have to wait. We have to wait and see as we get almost to 25 targets to what's going to happen.
Yeah. So Tom's just about to take his shot, which he done very well. Had just a small puff drifting across in front of his field of vision as he took that one, so dealt with that very well. And the Spanish following suit.
But the wind has dropped because you can see the smoke from the targets, the dust from the targets gathering in one place.
And the flags are down.
Yes. And it's just, the smoke just drifted into the line of sight for the athlete who's just fired. Let me see. The Malta athlete, Nico Shiberas. But he didn't actually flinch. Didn't even look like you could see that cloud in front of him.
No. Like you say, your priority and focus is on the target. So there's that high left again off of 2 that's just going into that sort of glistening background of the Lonato bank there. And Tom nailing the straightaway on 3 quite nicely.
It's worth mentioning that Abby and I are actually sitting at the back of the finalists, so we're able to see the whole proceedings as it happens in real time rather than just on the screens. We also have screens in front of us, but it's always nice when you can see the action in person.
Yeah.
So it's still quite tight.
It is. And it's interesting to watch some of the styles, like you were mentioning in the senior final, the different styles that are adopted here, and the different height ribs, guns.
Glasses, earmuffs, or just earplugs.
The earmuffs, or earplugs.
Well, I see Thomas is the only one of the other finalists wearing earplugs.
Yeah, some people prefer that because if you wear ear defenders, they cover the whole ear, and if you're in a hot climate, it can just get a little bit hot.
Does protect your hearing better, though.
I do agree, but I must admit I did try double plugging on a couple of occasions. I didn't like the sound of my own breath.
I started off with just wearing ear defenders, but then my husband insisted I had to wear both, and it was no choice.
Yeah.
And after a while, I just didn't know any different.
Okay.
You get used to things.
Yeah. I just felt quite confined, and yeah, that was a puff. Yeah. No, put your hand up. Anyway, I saw it from here, even if no one else did. Okay, so Spanish followed suit. He took the high left off of 2, and he puffed the straight on 3.
And it's a protest.
Yeah, so he did put the hand up straight away.
Yeah, it's a hit. It's been given a hit.
Okay.
They just have to...
So it's still on peg 4, so the referee thought he may have to step the target back again, but didn't need to because the target didn't go off in the protest to make sure that that target was just clarified with the result.
We have 2 targets to go to the first elimination, and there's the bottom 2 in 5th and 6th position. There's just 1 target in it. So anything can happen still. Too early to call.
So I think even on bib number, have we got the bib number formation there? So Poland went in bib number 5. And Tom Betts,
He was in 3rd place,
bib
so
number 3.
he has a stronger bib.
Yeah, and Matteo. So Matteo was bib number 2.
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like the Polish may exit this final at the end of this 25 shots. Still good scores, you know, you're looking 22s, 23s, single barrel in this final. It's a great level for these junior men to compete with.
So 1 more target to go, and Tom just misses his last target to put him on 19 hits out of 25. But I think even if the Polish shooter hits his target purely based on his bib number, he will be the one eliminated.
Very good.
And we have our athlete, first athlete to be eliminated in 6th position, and it's Daniel Mrozek of Poland. Well done to you. He's going to sit down behind the coaches and watch the remainder of this final. And on your screens you see the current standings after the 25 targets have been shot. The Maltese competitor Nico Shiberas has put in a fantastic 23 hits out of 25, closely followed by an Italian Luca Geri and Andres Garcia of Spain on 21 hits, Matteo D'Ambrossi of Italy on 20, followed by Thomas Betts of Great Britain on 19. So we have 5 more shots before the next shooter eliminated. So things are going to start running a little bit quicker now.
So we just have a slight technical reset issue for station 1 for Luca. So they're just checking
Why the target is not being released when he calls.
Yeah.
It's because after the 25 targets, they should have reset all the targets, so we get randomly thrown targets again, but nothing is happening at the moment.
I think earlier his target went out upon the announcement of the exit of position 6. So the red button
would have gone to station 2.
Yeah, and I think it's possible then he put it on pause and he just needed to press start. So he's just going to double check because it's not fair for the shooters to do the try run, but there appears to be something a little bit more arising.
Yeah, with the current scoreboard, it's actually difficult to see if it's gone on to the next station. When we used to have slightly bigger boards with the whole of the round displayed, but the round was 25, not 50, you
Yeah.
can't really do it now. You
Yeah.
could actually see if it jumped to the next station.
Yeah.
And I think you're right, that's what happened.
So hopefully they've sorted it now and he can still collect himself and hit that target, in which he does.
He did this beautifully, considering all the interruptions he's had.
And gets a clap for his patience.
And he deserves it.
Oh.
So, again, 2 Italians in this final.
Oh.
I'm surprised actually Thomas didn't put his gun down. He called for the target twice, I believe.
Did he?
Yes, I think so. I might be wrong, of course, but
Quite possibly he did.
I just expected for the shooter to start the preparation process again. That's very
Yeah.
brave of him.
He obviously knew. I'm ready. I'm
Feeling
ready.
confident.
I'm calling again. Let's go. Yeah, so I think things just speeding up a little bit. Matteo just seemed like a little bit on edge
Oh.
ahead of this target, but it didn't disturb him taking that one.
Oh.
And Tom absolutely ambushes that one. Nails it. It's lovely. Now it's down to the Spanish. And he just misses that quartering left again off of 5, which seems a little bit problematic for a few of the shooters that have it yet to come.
2 expensive misses by Andres Garcia of Spain, which is allowing Thomas Betts of Great Britain a bit of a breathing space. If he can just hold his nerve on the next 3 targets, based on Thomas's bib number, he would be the one to stay in. Could be quite expensive. And that was an excellent shot by Thomas.
So the wind's just picking up again, just slightly. A few bibs on the back, waving about a little bit. This Nico seems very focused in
2 targets to go.
what he's doing.
Oh.
And the claps are coming now. We're coming to the end of the 25.
I think
Crowd.
it's actually really good to have the crowd support.
Yeah,
It makes it so much more exciting and interesting.
definitely. And you definitely, as a shooter, hear it out there as an athlete as well, which can really gee you on and pick you up.
Are we not meant to have music, or is it just for the SSF competitions? Normally in finals now we have music, don't we?
Yeah, I thought I heard a little bit of music earlier, but I must admit this one's quite calm and collected.
Or it could be our earphones
Could
completely
be.
blocking all the noise. Apart from I can hear all the competitors shooting and calling rather well. So we have, wow, look at Jerry's on 26 out of 30 hits. He's doing incredibly well.
Oh.
Followed by,
His teammate.
yeah, by
25.
Matteo D'Ambrossi on
Oh.
25.
Yes, he got it this time. Well done, Tom. So Garcia
So Tom
is going
is
out
going
ahead.
to be safe no matter what happens next because of the bib number, and Nico Shiberes is the last one to shoot, finishing this sequence on 27 out of 30 hits. And we have our next athlete to be eliminated from this final, who is Andres Garcia of Spain. He finishes this final in 5th place. Well done to you. Some great shooting over the last 2 days, and he can now sit behind the coaches and enjoy the rest of this final. And here we have the current standings after the 30 targets have been hit. the next 5 targets will decide who ends up in the worst possible place, which is 4th place. And I keep saying, in the 4th place you are so near, and yet you are so far.
I know. Me and Ed once went to the Commonwealth Games at the Gold Coast, all the way around the other side of the world.
And did you both end up in 4th?
We both came back 4th.
Oh, that is...
I still claim mine was the better 4th because I went out on bib number, whereas he was 4th.
Oh. Yeah, it is quite hard when it's on bib number and the scores are equal. But unfortunately, we used to have so many shoot-offs, they had to do something to not to have to stop the finals. But it is hard. It is hard when you go out on the same score.
It is what it is. You got to just hit more targets.
So 4 more targets to go. I hope Thomas does not end up on in the 4th position, because that's what he was in. He was 4th at the last European Championships in Osijek, Croatia. And that'd be just so painful, 2 years in a row to be in exactly the same.
Do you know what though? He's still got another 2 years in the juniors.
But still, I mean, there's still 3 targets to go.
Incredible. And it's an achievement in itself just to be in this final. And here we go. So again, that target's gone to the left into just that little bit of difficulty light there, causing the miss. But obviously he's got a little bit of a cushion there already anyway. So really Matteo is the one that will be wanting to chase down really as a British team member that hits that left-hander very well.
Thomas has to hit all of his targets to really be in with a chance still. He cannot influence what his competitors do, but he has to hit those last 2 targets in this sequence.
So in an ideal scenario, Nico is getting himself into a little bit of trouble. Obviously the 2 Italians are starting to stride away a little bit.
Matteo D'Ambrosio is on a roll, 4 hits out of 4.
Tom has hit his, so that's a good. It just depends on this chap here, which he's hit his target now. So
No,
that's it.
And unfortunately, it's going to be Thomas Betts going out in 4th position again.
So close, and he's done so well, and should still be proud of
Absolutely.
his 4th position here at the European Championships. The missing is now coming in, but we
Just a little bit too late for Thomas.
it is.
Well done. He finishes his final with 4 straight hits. 28 targets out of 35. Well done, Thomas. And he ends up this final in 4th position, just like his last year's European final. Well done to you. He's going to take a seat behind the coaches as well, joining the other 2 competitors. He can relax now and just watch.
Sit in the sun.
Yeah. So we have our medalists on the screen. There will be 2 Italian shooters and 1 athlete from Malta. The scores are pretty close together. Nico Schiberis is leading at the moment on 30 targets, and the 2 Italian athletes are both on 29 hits each. And Luca Jerry has started this sequence of targets with a miss. But anything can happen in the next 4 or 5 targets.
So again, if you see this sequence, so you've had the 2 Italians shoot already in those positions, and Nico had to wait for the Italian to obviously move off his peg to come on and prepare and shoot. So he's just got to get into that rhythm of stepping onto the peg and being ready, just because the Italians are still on the peg before he can move for the next shooter. And Matteo moving on to 31 targets. With now Nico to take his shot to hopefully move ahead with 32, and he does so, and that's that good right-hander that he's taken on that next shot. And now Luca needs to join Matteo, and he doesn't. No, he's popped his hand up. He said powder. The right-hand jury member has said good, so the target stands. A little bit of crowd chat going on, obviously. And clapping, which is good.
So let's see what Nico can do. Quite an intense final now. And unfortunately he misses the target, putting him on equal par with Matteo D'Ambrosi. There are 2 more shots to be taken here before we have our bronze medalist. But I think everyone wants the gold. I think they got this far. They would rather not be eliminated next.
Right, so
That's Luciano Rossi, the ISSF president, on your screen. Okay, one more shot. And it's a miss for Luca Geri, and it looks like he's going to be our bronze medalist. The 2 misses out of the last 5 targets have been quite expensive for him.
And that's what's a shame, you know, if you go in with bib number 1, the highest qualification score, you are 5 targets ahead in qualification, and that's unfortunately just the way these finals work at the moment. You know, you are back to 0 in these finals.
And well done to our bronze medal winner of these European Championships. It's Luca Geri, who took the bronze medal in trap men junior for Team Italy. We have now a battle between an Italian and Maltese athletes who are both tied on 34 shots each. We will now have 10 further targets for these athletes to shoot, and if the scores are still tied at the end of the 10 targets, they will go into a shoot-off. So far today we have not had a single shoot-off situation. The scores have been there's been a difference in the scores, so might be interesting.
Well, you just set the tone. It could happen in this.
Could happen.
Junior women. Junior. God, they curse me for that, wouldn't they? Junior men's final. Not a good start though for Matteo, missing his first target. Matteo actually has to stay on his peg as well until Nico has.
And you just saw the ESC president on your screens, who is Alexander Ratner. So the 2 presidents are both in the crowd supporting and cheering these athletes on, which is really lovely to see.
Good for the sport. Good for the sport. Good for the people that are here watching. Oh, you missed that one.
It's definitely a little bit harder to see left targets because of that difference in light and the glistening.
So Desfinio's just trying to recollect.
And again, that's a left
his
target.
shooter's thoughts here. So yeah, getting exciting. Here we go.
I just think, well, it's the tension, the pressure, and also, to me, maybe from where we're sat, but they are looking, the left-hand side targets are looking quite small. This one didn't because it went up, but the other two were quite low, and they were
Yeah.
actually
It's
So-
the way the light's reflecting off of those targets going to the left at the moment. They look very edge on, but he's managed to take that one very nicely. So the Italian Matteo has already been called to start. The clock is running. He's on 4 seconds already, so it's possible he's going to tell him to stop.
he's on the
And
red.
he is going
That's
to
it.
have to start
Oh.
again.
That's it.
No, they've let him proceed.
Oh, the referee didn't
So,
notice.
I'm afraid not, but yeah, he ran out of time there, so he
Oh.
should have been called up for that one.
Got a warning and a yellow card.
Mm. He got it, so
Yep.
you're not allowed to buzz that one.
That
my
was nicely
friend.
dusted.
It's a bit close for comfort though, isn't it?
Yes, but at least he dusted it.
Hey, it's fine. Near enough is good enough.
And it was high up in the air for everyone to see, so he'll take that. And he did.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's all down to the end again.
And he's in the red on the timer again.
Oh.
Oh, just managed to call it before the time ran out.
So the referee's having to call start for both of them.
It's quite difficult because one shoot is on station 1, the other one on station 6.
Yeah, they're quite spaced apart now. Now they are completely.
They are still tied on
level
37,
par.
37 targets and only 5 more targets to go. So it might just...
Now the Maltese is not on his peg, but obviously he's been asked to stand back while Matteo takes his shot and he misses the quite big right on peg 2.
I didn't realise that Maltese competitor couldn't enter station 1.
No, I would have automatic. Oh, and he misses 2. Not allowed to be contagious. Can't do this.
I
Right.
think it's just the pressure factor.
Yeah, but down to 2 people.
And they
Gold
both
medal.
know that they're neck and neck. And
This is what it does. You know, it's in these situations when you are competing that you try your best in training to replicate these feelings and how you are and how it would feel. But to tell you the truth, you know, when you are out there, you learn every single time.
oh yeah, you never stop learning.
No. So 38 apiece. And on we go.
3 more targets.
So I do know that they've set the timer already for Matteo, and if I'm honest, he wasn't entirely ready when the ref said ready, but you have to go within the time that's there, and when the clock hits 0, which he literally
0.6
called on 0, it's a bit cutting it fine, but you've got the time there to use, so it's well within the rules. And they seem to now both be picking up
Got neck and neck.
with
39 hits.
2 shots to go,
Yep.
from what I can see on the screens here on the board. Now, it will just depend what's to come. Now, I wonder if he's going to have the quartering left on 5 or whether he has already had this target that is proven. There it is. And he got it. Nice work.
That's not a straight one. It looked a bit like a straight target. Is that
Yeah, you can have a straight target, okay, but not all of them are 0 degrees straight.
Right.
They could be 5 or 10 degrees just off. That they class that as a straight target.
Right. 1 more shot to go.
So this could be the decider.
40 hits each. And are we going to have a shoot-off, or is this all going to be resolved after this target? Let's find out. Ooh, lots of pressure.
Now the crowd's getting involved just to help the last shot for Nico, just to make sure that he knows he has to hit this target for a shoot
Yes,
off,
and
he does it. No phasing.
And it's a shoot off.
Told ya. You just had to do it, didn't you?
And there's the coach on your screens,
Let's see what happened now.
the Maltese coach.
So we're taking
Looking quite happy, actually. Probably very happy with either of the medals, but
Down to the wire for these two, and at the end of the day, it's one target that separates absolutely everything. So now, in theory, for the shoot-off, they will shoot left, right, left on each station as they move. So peg 1 should be a left-hander. If they both proceed to hit that left-hander on peg 1, they will then proceed to peg 2, that will then present the hard right-hander. Well, it's not hard. It's a
sharp
angle that I don't have on my sheet for scheme 6, but it looks like a 45-degree right on 2. But anyway, the left, and he takes it. So the left on 1 is taken and hit by the Italian Matteo. Now it's down to the Maltese to match the hit to proceed it further, and he does.
And Nico Shiberis's shooting order, the reason he's shooting second is because of the bib numbers.
Correct.
Because Matteo D'Ambrosi qualified in a higher bib position, he shot a better qualification. That's why he's going first, constantly putting pressure on the Maltese athlete.
Oh.
There it is, look. Hard, big right.
And
So,
he's protesting.
yeah, so he felt he dusted it. He has now gone to the side referees. Now, the side referee on the right looks to be a little bit indecisive. No, he has disallowed it, so it is a miss. So this is the opportunity now for Nico to, which is going to be tough, but if he shoots a lot of repeats in training, he would have rehearsed this many a times.
Oh,
and
no.
it's okay. Even if you've rehearsed it many of times, like I said, nothing embraces you in this situation for how you feel for the shot that really counts. So on we go.
Very tense shoot off.
The show must go on. Good for the crowd.
Yes.
So this would be a left off of 3.
Oh.
And there it is.
The Italian crowd is getting behind one of the athletes.
As to be expected.
Yep, since we're in Italy. Oh, and we have our gold medalist and the winner of this European Championships 2024. Matteo D'Ambrosi takes gold in Trapman Junior for Team Italy. One happy coach, Daniele Di Spigno, was just on our screens. And Nico Shiberas from Malta takes silver. His team seems very happy indeed as well. And our bronze medalist is going to come out and join the other two shortly for the photos being taken. There's lots of cheering, congratulations going on, but we need to see our medalist. And look at Jerry is just about to join the other two. So Team Italy go away with 2 medals, a gold and a bronze, and Team Malta claim the silver. And again we have Luciano Rossi congratulating the medalists. There's lots of excitement on the field, probably because this is the last final of the day. The people are now starting to feel very relaxed and happy. They can all go away, have a relaxing evening and a meal, and for the winners to celebrate their achievements. Commiserations to those competitors who finished outside the medals, but you've all done absolutely wonderful to be here in these finals. It's a fantastic result in itself, and on our screens we have a recap of the result from this final. So Team Italy take away 2 medals, gold and bronze for Matteo D'Ambrosi. It's gold. For his teammate Luca Geri, it's bronze, and a fantastic performance by a Maltese shooter, Nico Shibaras. Not to forget to mention our other medalists: Thomas Betts of Great Britain in 4th position, Andres Garcia of Spain in 5th, and Daniel Mrozek of Poland in 6th place. Well done, gentlemen, to you. I hope you're going to be able to join us tomorrow. We have trap, duet, AC challenge competitions. The first, we will have the bronze medal match at 15:30, followed by a gold medal match at 1600 hours. And that's for the men trap junior. Sorry, not for the men, it's a mixed team event, so it's for the junior event. Will be 1 trap men, 1 trap woman, and the senior duet AC challenge will then take place at 16:40. Will be the bronze medal match, and at 17:10 it will be the gold medal match. So please join us tomorrow. I've had a wonderful time with Abby alongside me, making my life so much easier and making the commentary so much more interesting.
Hopefully.
No, definitely. Thank you so much, Abby. It's been such a pleasure having you here with me today.
You're welcome, and thank everybody for watching.
Thank you, and it is goodbye from us, and please join us tomorrow. We look forward to welcoming you back. And here's a recap of the earlier Trapmen Junior final. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
sky. It's a sign that you have won, 'cause life is not a game. Night and morn will fade away. It's the sun will rise again.
Sta. Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask to all the medalists to reach the podium area for the awarding ceremony. Thank you. Mr. Pekka Quisistos is kindly asked to reach the podium area for the victory ceremony. Mr. Pekka Quisisto, as Vice President, is kindly requested to come to the podium area. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for the European Championship Lonato 2024. We start with the victory ceremony for the trap women event junior. Let's start now. Will be presented by Pekka Kuisisto, ESC Vice President. He is accompanied by Luciano Rossi, FIDAB and ISSF President. The bronze medal representing Spain goes to Noelia Pontes Villarrubia. The silver medal representing Italy goes to Elena Narelli.
La prossima volta.
The gold medal in the title of European Champion 2024 goes to Martina Vedechkova, representing Czech Republic.
Extremely good shooting. Congratulations. European champion!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Czech Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winner of the Trap Junior Women event. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Trap Women Junior Team event will now take place. The medals will be presented by Tamás Menezvili, ESC Presidium Member and Jury Chairman. He is accompanied by Giorgio Guerini, CEO of Cesar Guerini Factory. The silver medal representing Germany goes to Lea Blanker, Ronnie Lewowski and Josephine Witzfeld. The gold medal representing Italy goes to Elena Lavelli, Giorgia Lenticchia and Marica Patera. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Italy. Congratulate the winner of the Top Junior Women Event Team.
Every time you feel
for the trap man junior event will now take place. The medals will be presented by Pekka Usisto, PSC Vice President. He is accompanied by Mauro Perazzi, CEO Perazzi Factory. The bronze medal representing Italy goes to Luca Gerri.
Bravissimo, complimenti.
The silver medal representing Malta goes to Nico Sciberras.
Bravissimo, complimenti.
The gold medal and the title of European champion representing Italy goes to Matteo D'Ambrosio.
Extremely good. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
Bravo Matteo, orgoglioso di premiarti. Bravo, complimenti. Molto piacere. Bravo.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winner of Tap Man Junior event.
Yeah. We can be here in the middle and then they can take the jump photo. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Trapman Junior Team event will now take place. Medals will be presented by Tamas Ilmeshvili, ESC Presidium member and jury chairman. He is accompanied by Luciano Rossi, FITAB and ISSF president. The bronze medal, representing Czech Republic, goes to Petr Dorniak, Jaromir Anak and Andrei Stansky. Silver medal representing Germany goes to Mario Josef John, Team Luka Schmidt, Pius Rosenecki.
Alles Gute. Dankeschön. Alle, bitte. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Grazie.
The gold medal and the title of European champions goes to Italy, with Luca Cervi, Matteo D'Ambrosi and Riccardo Mirabili. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winners of the Trap Junior Men team. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Trap Women event will now take place. The medal will be presented by Alexander Ratere, European Shooting Confederation President. He is accompanied by Luciano Rossi, FITAB and ISSF President. The bronze medal representing Turkey goes to Rümeysa Pelin Kaya. Representing Germany goes to Katrin Burke. Of European champion representing Spain goes to Fatima Galvez.
Muchísimas gracias.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winners of the Trap Women event. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the Trap Women Team event will now take place. The medals will be presented by Pekka Kusisto, DSC Vice President. He is accompanied by Fabio Cremasco, CEO Armond. The bronze medal representing Germany goes to Katrin Murke, Sarah Bindrich, Nadine Halak. Silver medal representing Italy goes to Jessica Rossi, Maria Lucia Palmitessa, Silvana Maria Stanco. Champions representing Finland goes to Mopsi Veroma, Satu Makera Numela, Nora Antikainen. national anthem of Finland. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winners of Trap Women Team event.
Rise again, no one will be here wiser and stronger. If you believe me, we will rise again. We're standing by each other every time. Even if the darkest dawn will have you see the sun and radiant sky. Each deciding you have won. Cause the night is not again. Light and warm will fade away. As the sun rises again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Trap Men event will now take place. The medals will be presented by Alexander Lafter, the European Shooting Confederation President. He is accompanied by Luciano Rossi, FITA and ISSF President. The bronze medal representing Slovenia goes to Bostian Macek. representing Turkey goes to Yavuz Ilman. And now, the gold medal and the title of European champion in trap man event, representing Spain, goes to Alberto Fernandez.
Suerte in Parigi. Thank you. Ripeto loro del futuro.
Grande Alberto.
Grande presidente.
Tu, grande amico mio.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winners of Trapman event.
Rise again, knowing no one will be here, wiser and stronger. If you believe in me, we will rise again. We're standing by each other every time. Even if the dark is double and we see the sun breaking up the sky, it's exciting you have won, 'cause the night is not again. Light up more will fade away, the sun will rise again.
Cameraman, gli chiediamo di fare la foto.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for trap men team event will now take place. The medals will be presented by Pekka Quisisto, ESC Vice President. He is accompanied by Daniele Bertoni, Deputy General Director, Beretta Factory. The bronze medal representing Finland goes to Jukka Laakso, Juho Johannes Meakale, Emil Pristisalo.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
The silver medal representing Great Britain goes to Nathan Hayes, Matthew John Coward Oley, and Sir Alan Ealing.
Hi. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The gold medal and the title of European champions representing Turkey goes to Yavuz İlhan, Oğuzhan Tuzun, and Tolga Tunçer.
Bence şimdi açalım. Gratulacje.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the national anthem of Turkey. Top Man Team event. We remind that we see you tomorrow for the duet event. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow.
Veloce.